Hello, audience. Are you a hollow?
Welcome to Kingdom of the Logos, a Christian program of critical thinking and adventure. Again, this is produced by clergy in the Church of the Nazarene. I'm Pastor J. Dylan Proctor, and with me here in the studio is Anthony Allegria. But we are with a very special guest today who is on the phone with us. And of course, that is... Go ahead and introduce yourself there.
I'm Solaire of Astora. Hello, people who are not NPCs. Are you willing to be brave warriors?
Yeah, welcome to the program. Welcome to Kingdom of the Logos. Knight Solaire of Astora, the wonderful warrior of sunlight. And of course, for those of you who do not know who Knight Solaire is, he is from the Dark Souls series, and he's a pretty interesting character who is always looking for that which is incandescent, and that's an interesting take on things. Well, Solaire, it's wonderful to have you with us.
Well, it is wonderful to be here. I hope our cooperation is jolly. In the wonderfully incandescent book of Zechariah, there is a vision for the godly. Chaos has entered into the world. Evil has come to turn people hollow. But there is a force of people who can come to work and keep the evil at bay.
Now, that's an interesting place for you to want to start there, Knight Solaire. I wouldn't have expected that, but it is a lot of fun. So, all right. In the book of Zechariah, that's sort of a post-apocalyptic era. There's already been this terrible doomsday calamity, and someone is coming to keep the evil at bay. Who could that be? What are you referencing here, Knight Solaire?
Well, you see, I dropped you a hint earlier. As I said, they were people who come to work. It was the craftsmen in Zechariah 1 who came to keep the evil at bay. They laid down their soapstones, summoned in other craftsmen, so they could rebuild the city.
Why do you think it is so surprising that this vision in Zechariah would start with that?
You got to be able to rebuild your city and pass that along to other generations. So it's hard to be philosophical when you have needs that have to be met.
Our world wants to say that, well, if you want to be someone who's intellectual, you need to go off to have a higher education. But is that really true? What do you think, Knight Solaire?
I think that's kind of misleading.
Really?
I think if you can build something with your hands, it'll give you the time to be philosophical, to think about what is going on in the world while you're actually being productive. Sitting around just trying to think about stuff all day isn't as productive as, building a building.
God, as he creates the universe and he speaks it into existence, he also creates humanity in the image of God, which means we ourselves must go out and be creating things and things of that nature.
Yeah, I think it's kind of lost. I think people would be a little happier if they could get out there and do stuff with their own hands.
Well, Knight Solaire, is there anything else that you'd like to share with us?
Yes. One of my favorite scriptures is Mark 14:52, where the jolly young man runs away naked. People often think this man is a victim of shame, but truly he is just someone who has understood what it means to get good. He doesn't even need clothes to make a biblical appearance.
Well, that is quite interesting there, Knight Solaire. We thank you for sharing that with us, and we thank you for sharing the wisdom of the importance of craftsmen. After the great doomsday calamity of Nebuchadnezzar coming to destroy Jerusalem and the temple, and even the disappearance of the Ark of the Covenant, we've seen that it was important for craftsmen to be there after that doomsday calamity, apocalyptic moment to rebuild. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for the jolly cooperation.